What's going on, y'all? Welcome to another episode of MainStreet Mic. Thank you for tapping in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Make sure you follow all the artists, support them. Follow them on Apple Music. Check out their stuff on Spotify, all that good stuff. Let me ask, who I have a pleasure sitting here with today?
Man, Shawn Tha Dawn, y'all.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir,
y'all
my
for
man,
having
Shawn
me.
Tha Dawn.
Yes, sir.
If you don't know, Shawn Tha Dawn is one of the biggest producers from the DMV. I ain't gonna say his producer tag, but if you heard Shawn Tha Dawn, you heard Shawn Tha Dawn.
Yes,
But
sir.
so let's get the interview started. So let me ask you, Shawn, where you coming from?
I'm coming from Largo, Maryland.
Largo, Maryland.
Yes,
Largo,
sir.
Maryland, repping the DMV, PG County. How long you been rapping? Well, actually, let me start off with that. How long you been rapping?
Man, honestly, bro, I just started making music myself for real since like 2020.
Okay.
I say 2020, but I've been singing since I was a kid, so, you know,
Okay.
really since I was a kid for real.
That's all right. So you've been producing for a long time. So tell me, did you start off producing or did you start off making music first?
I started off wanting to rap, you know, but my father, he had I was fortunate enough to have a studio in my basement, so. You know what I'm saying? I had a studio in my basement trying to rap, but my father was showing me, he was making beats and stuff. I was in there rapping and stuff, so, you know what I'm saying? That's how that went.
All right, that's all right.
Yeah.
So you said you've been rapping since about 2020.
Yep.
In that time span, how many projects you have out?
Honestly,
Personally, under you.
as me as an artist, because I don't really have none out. I'm about to drop one. It's actually exciting next Friday.
Okay.
So yeah, I got something dropping next Friday.
Okay, where you dropping that? Apple Music, Spotify?
It's gonna be on all platforms.
Okay.
But as producer projects, I got 2 out for myself, and I got a couple collab projects with a couple artists that I generally fuck with. So you know.
Okay.
I like them
So
with
tell me, how has it been going from the producer standpoint into like the artist standpoint?
It's been interesting because I'm an engineer. I've been working in the studio, so I'm used to trying to make certain artists try to sound good. So
So it's a little bit different trying to do it on yourself.
Yeah. So honestly, I'm the first person to experiment on it. You feel me? But that shit was kind of fun, bro. It's fun.
So now that I ain't gonna say you just started making music. You've been making music since 2020.
Yeah.
But so let me ask you, like, what do you enjoy more? Helping other people sound good, or making yourself sound good and making music?
I enjoy making other people sound good, and that's why I'm gonna say that. Because when I work with other artists, it kind of teaches me something. You know, this artist sounds different, so I'm gonna have to learn something different with their voice. Or this producer or this artist sound different. So you know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing I like to keep with myself.
Okay, that's cool. So you say you dropping next week. What type of vibes are you coming with on this tape?
So I'm mainly coming like on the R&B tip.
Okay.
You know, I feel like in the DMV and really in the world, period, like you got R&B artists, but you don't got a lot of people trying to do it. You feel me? So it's like, it's a lane that's open.
Word.
And in that lane, that's a certain lane I grew up with. And my father, he was working with a lot of R&B artists, and he was cool with a lot of real artists. So they do R&B music. So I'm just trying to break that lane open again. You feel me?
Okay. So let me ask you, who was your inspiration to even get started in music? Was it your father? Because I hear you say a lot of things about your dad, like what he does like in the music. Was your dad your inspiration, or was it like maybe somebody else?
No, it was for sure my dad, for sure. Yeah, because he the reason most of my stuff started, bro. I had the whole studio in my basement.
Yeah, that's tough to begin with.
Yeah, and he was doing big shit, bro. Like he was working with a lot of big producers. He was in the singing group. They opened up for Destiny's Child, so I wouldn't say I've been around music all my life, but I kind of grew up on it, you know what I mean?
Word, that's hard. So now that you've been producing and you've been on the artist standpoint too, what is one of the hardest challenges that you done faced, like in your tenure being in the game?
My hardest challenges is, I wouldn't even say it's being consistent, honestly. It's really just trying to learn new artists.
Okay.
And I've been through a lot of troubles with certain, certain people. It's just, I'm just learning the game for real. I'm a student of the game, so I'm trying to learn, you know what I mean?
I feel that. So let me ask you this. In the next, let's say like 6 months, what could the fans expect from Shawn Tha Dawn?
They could expect a lot of projects being dropped. Right now I'm about to drop my project, like I said, it's dropping next week on the 13th. I'm working on my studio project, Shout Out to Studio 3. We doing a collab tape with a bunch of producers I have. And on top of that, I'm dropping my Kill the Track series again, bringing that back that people love.
Sweet.
Yeah, so it's a lot of dropping, I ain't gonna lie.
Okay. Do you have any stuff that's in the works that you might want to like hint at for the fans that's coming out soon?
Oh, for sure. It's a lot. Y'all know who I work with, man. Shout out.
Y'all know who I work with.
Shout out, real team, bro. Shout out the team, bro. Y'all already know what's going on, bro.
Okay. Nah, really. If y'all don't know Shawn Tha Dawn, go do your homework. Shawn Tha Dawn is him in the DMV. He's him in the DMV. So let me ask you. So on this next tape, this will be your first tape. Do you see yourself taking the music more seriously, or you still want to be on the producer tip? Do you see yourself becoming like a full-fledged artist?
Hell yeah.
Okay. You see that for yourself?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. So tell me about that. Like, do you think you'll put the producer standpoint like on the back shelf? Yeah.
It's not gonna be on the back row, and that's why I tell you, cause like this it's really not just on me trying to become an artist. Like it's really bigger than me. You feel me? Like this is about the community and DMV trying to become better. You feel me? So it's really just not me being me on the artist. I'm trying to really gravitate the community together. Let's grow. And if y'all with me, y'all with me.
Okay. I like that. So on this next tape, do you see yourself doing visuals?
Hell
so
yeah.
like making music videos and stuff like that?
I'm kind of like, that's really what I'm into. I like creating visuals because everybody got a vision, but you got to really make it come to life. So I want to show y'all my creative side on the visuals and just see some new stuff that y'all probably haven't seen before.
Okay. And I guess the main reason why I asked that, because I feel like from a producer standpoint, I mean, granted, I'm not a producer myself, but I just feel like those type of guys are more behind the scenes.
Yeah.
So now that you're putting out music and putting yourself in front of the camera, I don't know, I just feel like that's different. I feel like a lot of people don't do that.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to just kind of see like your insight before this even happens. Like, what do you like? What are your goals? Like when it starts?
And this was just the whole kill. Like, even though you behind the scenes as a producer, you still could show your creative side in the direction. Sure. You gotta take control. Just make sure as a producer you got your business right. You take control as a creative direction, as far as a creative direction and what you want to show to the people. It's all like, bro. This is all about creativity, bro. Like people gotta bring that stuff back, bro. People gotta bring the fun back to music, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not that hard, bro. It's not that hard, bro. You just gotta think of some new stuff. You feel me?
Okay, for sure. I like that. Okay, cool. So let me ask you this: what are so on your next tape? Yeah. You said about how many songs is it going to be? So
my next tape, I'm dropping an EP basically, but it's really like 7 songs.
Okay.
I shot 2 videos for it. It's
already?
Bad. Yeah, yep.
Okay.
They're out already. It's called Bad Bad. And that was my first single. My second single is called Guns N' Roses. Okay. So those are 2 singles I dropped.
And those are on YouTube already?
Yeah, those are on YouTube. They
Apple Music, Spotify.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
They're gonna be out. Yep.
So and those are under Shawn Tha Dawn.
Yep. You're gonna find me.
So the same profile that the people see your producer tapes, they can see your personal music too.
Yes, sir.
Okay, cool. So everybody go check that out. Make sure you check out Shawn Tha Dawn on Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, all that good stuff. Because he's putting out his music now. New tape coming out next week. All right, I think my last question before we get up out of here is, what is one piece of advice that you can give to an artist that's coming up? And I know like you've been on both sides. You've been on the producer side and you've been on the artist side. So like, what is one piece of advice that you can give somebody that's just starting their music career that you feel like is key to boost your career? You
gotta think outside the box. Like, you can't look and see what's working for somebody else and say, oh yeah, if I try that, maybe it'll work for me. But like maybe, but you gotta think outside the box, bro. Like you can't think small-minded, bro. Like this is not, even though this is DMV, bro, we battling against the world, bro. Like you gotta figure out new shit, bro, to become creative, bro. We creatives. Like, just imagine if you're in a room with like Kanye or something, bro. Like he don't. You know what I'm saying? We're not thinking small-minded, bro.
Yeah, but he thinking outside the box every single day.
Yes, sir, bro. Like, okay, if this stuff working for TikTok, okay, cool, bro. But I don't gotta be on TikTok, cool. But I can try this other lane and see what that works. You know what I'm saying?
So how do I get popping another way?
Yes, sir, bro. We trying to make some shit shake, bro. So that's all. That's the whole goal, bro. Don't overcomplicate it, bro. Don't overcomplicate it at all. So
I can fuck with that. Actually, no. I'm gonna ask you one more question. So tell the people about a little bit about what you about to perform today. That's gonna be my last question before we get up out of here.
So this song right here, it's a single. Well, I wouldn't say it's a single. You know what I'm saying? This is a song that I felt like I had on my heart to show to the people. It's some different stuff too. So I just hope y'all fuck with it, and
That's cool. Yeah, we about to perform. This is Shawn Tha Dawn on MainStreet Mic. I appreciate you for tapping in, my boy.
I for sure appreciate you.
And like I said, we about to perform. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe to the YouTube. Follow us on Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Go check him out on Apple Music, Spotify, all those platforms. Show some love. And yeah, we about to perform. It's another episode of MainStreet Mic. We out.